Hello Stampers, this is super awesome Stamper Shirley Merker. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator from Sun Prairie, Wisconsin, USA. In this video, I am sharing my Global SU Share Fair demonstration. This is a private Facebook group where we share video demonstrations about every 6 weeks throughout the catalog year. So let's get started. I'm using the Poppin By stamp set and coordinating dies. The dies I'll show you in a minute. And also I'm using the textured notes dies. Both of these bundles are online exclusives. I'm using the smallest one in that set. All right, and I'm gonna pull my card back in. It's a flip up and open up. A lot of things going on with this one. So we're gonna do some stamping first. Bring my card back in. So we've got to make this background right here. All right, since I'm stamping off, I just have some copy paper. Don't want to get ink on my paper piercing mat. So that one's there. And then this smaller one there and there. Smaller one there and there. Or one that doesn't have like the butter splashes. And then this one, which is facing this way to the right. It's going to be at the bottom and the top. And then I also stamped on the inside piece. I did the single one without the butter splashes. And didn't do any butter in there, but I did that. So let's find the No One's Better Than You. All right, No One's Better Than You. Did that in the Daffodil Delight ink pad. And it looks like Crushed Curry. My Daffodil Delight ink pad has gotten a little darker over time. Yours perhaps has as well. Let's see, what else I have to stamp here? Oh, I need to stamp my little pop-ups. So let's find my scrap paper for that. One of each. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Pop, pop, pop needs to be on a little scrap paper. So let's get that going. 3 of those. I'm going to fussy cut that. Okay, that. Now we got the inside piece to work on. So I'm going to close up my ink pad. Bring in my real red one. And put this over, way over on the right. I think I might put this towards the top. Okay, now Stampin' Up did not gift us with 2 dies. They put the popcorn on with the container. So you're gonna have to grab your Stampin' Right markers. And I may have to do this off camera so I can do it right. But I'm gonna first go along the kernels that are at the top of the package. And then come back and get the other ones. And I'm going to very carefully go around the curves. And then just swipe down. Get the eyes. The feet. I'm going to go back and swipe again at the top. And now you re-wet the ink by just huffing on it. And there you go. Very old technique, direct to stamp technique to get multiple colors on one stamp. Okay, so then let's try to assemble what we can here. I've got the Crushed Curry ink pad. I chose cardstock. I chose the Crushed Curry because My Daffodil Delight is so dark. I'm going to assemble the pieces that I've got so far and then see what's left to work on here. This is just the basic measurements. Now, if you're a member of that private Facebook group, I can gift you an emailed PDF that has all the measurements and supply lists for all the projects for this event. This is the July 2025 event. If you're not on Facebook and want a PDF of that, you need to be a customer of mine or on my Super Awesome Stampers team. So either way, you can be a customer by purchasing online product through my online store, or you can purchase my kits in the mail. Either way, you can ask for this PDF. All right, so we've got this flip up black piece, and I just made it narrow enough. Let's just measure it here. 2.5 by 10 inches, scored to 5 inches, because I wanted to see some of those fun little popcorn puffs shown on the sides. Flip it up, and then I made this piece to go on the inside. Now this card actually started because I tend to die cut extra pieces and just leave them on my counter. I had extra of these red pieces sitting on my counter, so I designed this card, and then I had to cut more of these. So those are there. First, I'm going to have to step away and die cut these, and I'll bring them back and show you what they look like. Okay, so here is what my die cut situation looked like. We've got the smallest die from the Textured Notes. I needed 3 of those, but I just needed 1 to finish this card because I had those extras sitting on my counter. We've got the film strip, and this center rectangle is what I used for the mats for the pop. And I didn't use the film strip, but I should show you. There are some holes to punch out the strip. And there. And then I've had to, since I've cut quite a few strips, I've had to punch all of these little ones out so it's ready for the next one. I'll have to show you that. So I'm not using that. And then we got our 2 feet and our sunglasses, which I am using. Okay. Those little holes on the die cuts are for you to punch through. Gotta make sure I don't accidentally throw my little dies away. And then the popcorn pieces are 2 pieces. The flat piece actually makes all of the details. They are cuts, but they're not full cuts, so you can kind of pop them up if you wanted to make 3D popcorn. And then the larger one, it just cuts this shape out. 3 different sizes. Again, gotta make sure I don't lose those in the trash. Okay. All right, so let's just layer up here. I think we're gonna put this there. I just put them in the center. I think I put one in the center, and then I just kind of eyeball the other 2 off of that. Then I'm going to take this out of here, the paper piercing mat. I don't need that. All right, so I've gotten 2 of those that I previous cut film strips, the one I just showed you, that. Got these to assemble on there with dimensionals. And I need to say, I saw Diane Evans color these with the dimensionals with our blends pens. game changer for me. She mentioned in the tip video that you do that, you color them, because then there's something that's not white on the table. When I just leave my dimensionals white, I always lose them on my table for some reason. Oh, and I forgot to show the additional die on this die set actually cuts the popcorn out, but I didn't cut that. I didn't cut the popcorn out. So the only die I didn't use on the set. Okay, now I've got some pop-ups. I know you've got little strips of scraps in your stash, and I cut them down pretty tight. And the reason why you start with these little strips is to try to make sure everything's straight. Kind of eyeballing the tops of the peas. And you can make them trapezoid shapes if you want. Your trapezoids are 5-sided, aren't they? You can make them uneven sides if you want. Uneven 4-sided things are fine. Okay, so I'm pretty sure, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get our glue out. I'm almost at the end of my glue here. You don't need a lot. Because otherwise it squishes out. I think this is one. Now, I'm going to flip these over, put a little glue on the back side, and my bottle of glue is almost gone, so it's pretty easy to control. So I was cutting quite a few film strips for a different card, and I had these little the negative of the negatives, the inside pieces of the negatives, these black pieces sitting on my desk, and I thought I can use those for something. Oh, they'd be great matte for the pop. All right, and then the last 3 poppy things. I'm gonna put the smallest one on the center, so this one on the bottom one. This one in the center, straight on. That one's straight on. This one's heading to the right. This one's kind of heading to the left a little bit, and I did that one like that. Okay. Oh, I have glasses to add. So find the back side. Flip it over. I like to give each layer of the card a little bit of a surprise. So that piece of popcorn's got some glasses. And then the inside one's got glasses and sneakers. This card is great for, oh, good, it landed up right. This card is great for, got a lot of glue on there. Let's see if I can get some sneakers with the glue. This card is good for using your black scraps. Because these are little dies and most of it is black, although you can have colored sneakers and sunglasses. The black is just a striking color with the real red and the yellow tones. Plus, you think of a movie theater, old style. I used to work in a movie theater years ago. You think of the, well, before I worked in the theaters, they had actually uniforms with bow ties and all that. There. Okay, that and that, that and that. All right, last one is, last little detail, the real red and white baker's twine. So I know I measured out about a foot, and then I met the end up where that foot was. And we can just cut that off. I want a double bow. So we're gonna do bunny ears. A double looped bow. I want one that's kind of smaller too. There. Okay. Pull that down. And this bottom left loop controls the top or right loops. And then pull the tails together and just snip off what you don't need. And then we're going to attach it with a glue dot. All right, glue dots. Didn't bring all my glues over to this side. So I design on one side of the room and I do my videos on the other. It's just a few feet between each other. Usually when I run out of supply, I take it from the design or the filming side and put it over the design side. I need to place an order for a couple of basic supplies so I can have them on both sides of the room again. There. So, double card, up, up, popping in to say hello. Surprises on each fold. All right, so thank you for watching. Again, this is my Global SU Share Fair video for July 2025. It's a private Facebook group where we share demonstration videos about every 6 weeks during the catalog year. If you're a customer of mine or a member of my Super Awesome Stampers team, you're automatically invited to join that group and also get the emailed PDF tutorial with all of the supplies and measurements and photos to recreate the projects. Also, the YouTube link for the assembly videos are included in the PDF. All right, thanks for watching. Have a great day, and we'll see you soon. Bye.